Good morning, everybody. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. Hi.
I'm Sam Healy. Good morning and welcome back.
Board Game Breakfast live. So lots of stuff. This is May. I saw that. I saw a parody. Well, I didn't watch the parody video, but I plan to. Is that one guy who does some funny parody videos on the internet talked about? He called it May Ember. Basically, he said May is as busy as December, but without the holiday of Christmas. Why is May busy? School getting out easily. That's there's all these end of the year school programs, college graduations, school graduations, and you're invited to all of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you know that person at one time that you met? Please come to my graduation. Oh, you can't make it? No problem.
Yeah.
That's for a high five.
Yeah. Okay.
May's always been busy, and there's like right now the Geek Way to the West is starting. So wish I was there, but we can't go to every con.
Why would you say go Packers? Stop it. I can't wear a hat.
What if
you got making comments?
What if we're trying to move? I need Packers.
It's a capital P Packers.
They're the best movers.
Cheeseheads.
And that's a great hat, and I used to have one that my son, wasn't my son, it was one of my daughters, ate part of it.
Is that
like
what
a
they
Packers
mean by
fan.
cheeseheads?
They're called cheeseheads because their uniforms are like cheese yellow, and their helmets are cheese yellow with the green stripe down the back.
Oh, I thought it was because they were edible hats.
Ugliest uniforms
No, they're from
in
Wisconsin,
the league.
where there's a lot of cheese. That's what it is.
Oh, so why did the kid eat a hat?
Because it was made of foam, and kids bite stuff like that.
Oh, I remember
It
that.
didn't help that it looked like
I
cheese.
remember that hat.
either,
I
did
mean,
it?
Yeah.
It's a
All
huge
right.
wedge of cheese.
Well, anyhow, we're here to talk about board games. So we'll get started, of course, with the news. And, of course, as we're talking about our news is sponsored by Dice Tower Retreat. Did you know that? Dice Tower Retreat. You want to come play games with us? I mean, we're building the library. I think we're adding 50 games this week to the library. There's a lot of games being added. And it's just a time of playing games straight up. You can find more information at dicetowerretreat.com. That's this September. So, Dice Tower news. Let's start off with news I did not expect to hear this week. And that is... You already know what this is, because we talked about it. There's a new Dice Masters set.
I believe someone's favorite dice game has finally jumped the shark.
WWE Dice Masters set.
What? Really?
So now you can have Macho Man Randy Savage go up against a Drow
Punisher.
or the Punisher.
Can you smell?
Actually, that's the one thing that
what the Rock is rolling.
they listed. The current superstars that are going to be in here, they said, including Macho Man Randy Savage, Bret Hitman Hart, Becky Lynch, Asuka, AJ Styles, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Those are not... Macho Man and Bret Hitman Hart are the only A-listers there, as far as I can tell.
As far as you can tell. People who are up on WWE
No,
You do?
doesn't matter. I'm just saying...
Really? You keep up on WWE?
But they did not get Hulk Hogan, The Rock, you know...
Expansions, baby.
Yeah, but I would have had one of the big names in there that everyone knows.
They did.
Macho Man.
Macho Man.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna...
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing... Oh, wait, never mind.
Man Randy
Bitter Rivals
Savage.
pack. Bitter Rivals pack includes Trish versus Lita, Stone Cold versus The Rock, and Kane versus The Undertaker.
Stone Cold Steve
That has all the good stuff is in that team pack. Those are much... You probably heard of The Undertaker at least.
Yes.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Correct. I have heard of him, yes. I know what he looks like, I think.
And then there's Tag Teams team pack that includes the Shield and the New Day.
come
Those
with
are
a knee
newer
brace?
teams.
Hopefully.
All right.
Wow. This is some of the most...
Someone on the chat
Bizarre
asked if
news.
Andre the Giant's die is bigger than others.
That's great.
It should be.
Oh, that's amazing.
Look, I love Dice Masters, and I'm going...
Yeah.
Although, Dice Masters is turning into the DC deck builder here, right?
It's turning into Munchkin.
Where I can have...
It says here, Shinsuke is a full A-lister, and so is Styles.
No. No.
You're going on like
Not what I expected to be
2
talking
decades
about
ago,
this
man.
morning.
Anyhow, you can now have Warhammer 40K mixed with D&D, mixed with WWE, mixed with Yu-Gi-Oh, mixed with Marvel and DC.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Dungeons
Yes.
and Dragons.
Yeah, I said that.
said D.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's get it. Well, this is actually more stupid, weird news.
Here we go. What do you got now?
Bandai. Have you seen this, Sam?
Yes, I have.
It's working with Games Workshop to make action figures based on the 40K franchise. Do you want your own little Space Marine to play games
My
with?
little Space Marine.
My little space.
7-inch Primaris Space Marine will come fully painted
A 7-inch.
and features multiple points of articulation. Each figure includes exchangeable weapons and parts, but there will also be 2-inch chibi styles.
I love the fact about the chibis. I hate chibis, but I love the fact that out of all of those, they all look kind of cute, but the Eversor assassin down in the bottom left still looks mean. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. With my
Yeah,
big
this
eyes.
is kind of weird. I don't know what the market is. Like, my son would play with action figures. He doesn't know what 40K is. I don't know that I want him to.
I don't think it matters. I don't think they
time
care
to
about that.
indoctrinate him for the Emperor.
Right? I don't think they're going with that necessarily. I think these are cool mech-looking things.
Kids ain't gonna be playing with these, man.
Are they
40-year-old
legit to
man
use
gonna
in
be
the
playing with
battlefield?
these. No.
That's
Come here.
true. That's also true. This could
40-year-old
be.
men are gonna be buying these things.
This would be more in the realm of collectibles.
And leave
than
them in the
toys.
pack.
That's right.
Toys should be played with.
They're gonna buy 2 each.
If you buy
One's gonna
toys
stay in
and
the pack,
stick them in
one's
your
gonna-
house and
yeah.
never play with them, and you have kids and you won't let those kids play with toys, boo.
You have a huge retirement fund.
All right, let's
Maybe.
jump into actual.
Maybe.
Let's jump into actual games now. Okay,
Actual
so
news. Here we go.
Machikoro 5th Anniversary Edition is coming out. This is a repackaging. The Harbor expansion and Millionaire's Row will both be in it, and a couple extra things. So there's some fishing boats, landmarks, a 5th player expansion. Not sure why, but whatever. And also upgraded components. You can see the little plastic
So not
stuff
only
in
did
there.
they put the 2 expansions that make the game incredibly long in the box, but they also added another player. Cool.
Sure.
I will wait for Machikoro Legacy.
They're also bringing Ahio and Machikoro Legacy. We've already talked about Machikoro Legacy, but Ahio is a pretty fun Tetris-y style game.
How do you pronounce that word?
Ahio.
You looked that up?
No, I was told by Alex, who knows Portuguese.
A Heil?
It's basically like Ohio if you're still waking up. Ohio.
All right.
Got it. Cool. I have played that game actually, and it is sort of like it's a weird theme where people are at a party, but it's basically a Tetris-y kind of game.
Yeah, it's light, but I think I might like it better than the 3 combinations from Rosenberg that Songlo
Really?
did out, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So the big news that's been in the board game industry is that in the trade war between the U.S. and China, if you look it up, they've listed that the first tariff of 25% will include board, card, miniature, role-playing games, comics, graphic novels, and toys. Pretty much, if you're watching this, everything you like.
Wow.
Except maybe WWE.
Now, this does not mean that it is happening yet. There's still all those legalities and everything that it has to go through. And you can believe the board game companies are all fighting it. I do not think this is going to make everything start getting printed in America. Because, again, there's very few American
Well, the
manufacturers that
infrastructure's
have...
just not in place
Right.
yet for that.
I mean, it might move to that happening, or maybe they'll print more in Germany. Who knows? Or you can just print in China, and everyone will see the cost of games go up. We'll find out. All right, Mississippi Queen is being reprinted from Super Meeple. We already knew about this. This is coming to America, and it's coming along with several other games. By the way, I believe it's going to include the expansion Black Rose in it,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
which is good because the expansion was a nice little expansion that you could have. But also a couple other games, The Colors of Paris. That's a nice cover there, where you're an impressionist painting, just trying to color things as quickly as you can. Paint things as quickly as you can, and Draftosaurus. I've had a chance to play Draftosaurus. It's a little dinosaur drafting game, which I really enjoyed. You basically have a handful of dinosaur meeples. You're going to pick one and place it on the board, but a die is rolled that will restrict where you can place it, unless it's your turn, in which case you can ignore the die.
Right.
So,
These are all coming from Super Meeple?
yes. Yes, they
I
are.
think they've been doing, I might be wrong, but I think it's all been reprints so far. And these might, I think Draftosaurus, I know is new, but in
No,
Colors
Super
of
Meeple
Paris,
has done some new stuff, I think. I might be wrong, but they definitely have at least taken a lot of the games they reprinted and reworked them. For
Right.
example, the Mafioso, the
Oh,
Louis
that's
XIV,
true.
was a pretty heavy changeover, I thought.
Sure. This is cool. I think they have a great component quality, and the look of their games is fantastic.
All right, then we have Cubicle 7 has announced the name for its licensed Age of Sigmar role-playing game, Soulbound.
Cool beans.
Sure. But
But it's cool. It's 2 words, and you put them together, and it sounds like fantasy. Sword fire.
Soulbound.
I know. I just picked 2 other random words.
Oh, okay. That's how fantasy things work.
Dragon staff.
All right, it is RPG, so but some people might be
I
interested
think
in
that's
it.
actually a real thing.
I'm sure it is.
No, I think it is like a named.
Stronghold Games is releasing a
some-
couple games.
Maybe it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Valparaiso and Encore. So Valparaiso is originally was printed by DLP Games. It is a Euro game. So no, look, it is.
Wow.
It is a Euro game.
I think you like it more than I did.
I don't. I'm not sure.
It was just very move stuff, do this, get
I might like
points.
it a little more than you did, yes, but it is certainly a Euro game.
Encore is a roll and write game that says on it you will want to play again and again. Normally I would say whatever, however it is done by the brands and everything they do I tend to like.
Sure. I mean, this is just a reprint of Nakmal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind
This
it.
has been out for years.
Eric Summer is absolutely correct about his summation of roll and write games and their covers.
Like, well, the thing is, you know the name.
They always look the same.
They
Just
really do.
different configuration.
This is not even the only roll and write they're coming out with in June.
Oh my.
It's this one and Bricks and
Twice as clever.
Twice as Clever. Twice as Clever, of course, would be the one everyone plays.
Right.
Bricks, if you like roll and write Tetris.
This is a very good roll and write that I guess has not been available in English so far, but I would certainly recommend it.
All right. They've announced the newest season of Pandemic Survival, which Zia said he will never do again
Correct.
because it was too stressful, I believe, is what you used on this thing.
Yes.
But it is a really good way to play Pandemic.
It is.
You 2 teams, they give everyone the same 2 roles, give everyone the disease, everything comes up the same, but if you look at everyone's board, they play differently.
Yeah, they found a way to make it to run the same exact game for everybody, and the only things that change are your decisions in the game. It's really cool.
And if you're the ultimate champion, you win a trip to any city on the board.
Really.
So I pick Atlanta.
Where would I go on the board?
That would be. There's a lot of good choices,
Oh,
actually.
man.
Karachi.
I don't know.
I would
where
pick one I
wanna
probably
go.
don't know much about, right? Go there.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Now, there is one interesting thing I noticed in their description. They're like, hey, please help us out and bring your own copy of Pandemic. I haven't seen that before. They're basically asking people to help them out by bringing in their copies of Pandemic, as if you're playing this.
That's weird.
Well, that helps me out because I mark all my cards.
Sure.
All
How do
right.
they control that, you know?
I think if you're marking your, well,
Maybe
I
they're
should.
just bringing- maybe they're-
There are people who do go and cheat in these tournaments.
Maybe they're supplying the cards, but not the boards, and the other.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, well.
I mean, that would be a way to control it, though, right?
Yeah.
They supply the card decks.
I suppose. Van Ryder Games is partnering with Awaken Realms Light to bring some of their games in English to America. Now, Awaken Realms is known for Lords of Hellas, Tainted Grail, big games. Not these games, smaller ones. Like Siege Storm, Siege Mode, and Bees, The Secret Kingdom. So that's fine. I don't like everything Awaken Realms does, but I do like a lot of their stuff. I like their big stuff. I don't know if I've even played much of their small stuff, if any.
Didn't realize they did any small
Siege
stuff.
Storm, I think, is the only one that we've got here.
Well, this is a
It
different
was
one. Siege Storm,
mediocre.
Siege Mode. It's a different one.
Is it
Siege
still
mode.
a card?
Now
game?
there's actually a siege.
Is there?
Before it was just a storm.
Yeah. Is it a different kind of game, or is it still a card game?
So that's what Awakened Realms and Van Ryder is doing. I don't know.
Okay, you didn't answer my question.
I said I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. In an unbelievably unique move,
Here we go, WWE again.
no.
Oh.
Ted Osbach has announced a new line of games.
Wait. Are there werewolves in it?
Yes, there are.
Boom!
So Silver and Silver Bullet are the first of these. It's a series of card games, and you're going to be able to play them or mix them together. All right, it's going to debut at Gen Con. It's a werewolf-themed card game. Each player has a village made up of 5 villagers that werewolves are coming after. It says each card shows a resident, their ability, and a number. That's how many werewolves you attract. But then you are looking at some of your cards and switching around. It sounds like some of those games where you try to have the lowest number in front of you.
He just acquired Cabo and printed it and then stripped it and reworked it into a werewolf-themed game. This is Cabo. This is based on Cabo.
Oh. My interest in this is about 0, frankly, because I thought Cabo was okay.
Cabo's okay, but the last thing it needs is another version
of werewolf.
I don't know why. I mean, but again, this is the company's MO, which is fine. They're doing well. They're making money, but
I do like the artwork a lot.
I read that when I finally got to that point in the read in the write-up. I was like, okay, got it.
Yeah. So it might be good, and people will like it. Cabo did very well. I know initially the small card game here.
It's a good little game, but it's sort of like complicating a really, really basic concept. Doesn't always work so well.
I'll tell you what, if I went to the store and saw Silver and Silver Bullet on the shelf, I would buy Silver Bullet. Just seems like a cooler name.
Right.
Alrighty. Well, this is the last actually piece of news here. 2 more games coming from AEG, who just announced they'll do fewer games. So here's 2 more. Ecos, First Continent. This one I'm really interested in because it's from John Clare and it's basically like Tiny Towns as far as I can tell. In that set of thing where you're going to pull elemental tokens from a bag. Everyone then can try to complete a card from the tableau and make a continent in front of themselves. Looks cool. Looks simple. I like the theme. I like the cover. I like everything about it. Cool. Dead Reckoning is a game of exploration, piracy, and influence. Based in a Caribbean-esque setting, each player commands a ship and crew and seeks to amass the greatest fortune by pirating. You can customize your ship, card craft your crew, control the region, battle through a cube tower.
Well, it's also from John D. Clare, by the way.
Right. So I don't know. You know, that big game that they kickstarted of his still hasn't come out yet. I forget what it was called. The one that they initially, Mystic Veil and all that came from this.
I don't know what that was, yeah.
So, but he had a cube tower and that. It keeps like taking parts of that game and splitting them off in their own games.
I don't know. These look cool. These both sound good and look cool.
Oh, but, I'm pumped about both, especially since AEG, joking aside, they did say they're doing fewer games. They're putting more effort into those games. I'm okay with that.
Sure, absolutely. So I don't know. It's kind of weird that they're now the house of John D. Clare, though. Seems to be. It reminds me of when Stefan Feld took over the Alea line.
That's true. Well, I mean, hey, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alrighty, that's the news. Let's go to Kickstarter and more game news.
Hello, fellow gamers. I am back. I am feeling better, and I have lots of Kickstarters for you guys to look at. There's been a lot of really good ones this week, I feel like. And for those of you that went ahead and gave me lots of well wishes, I really appreciate that. That made me feel so much better. And for those of you that made merciless fun of me, may you all get con cred this season.
Featured this week, we have Cristillo by Lightheart Games, which is for a party of one who's ready to search the cavern depths in order to free their mystical imaginary friends by placing cards to create crystal patterns for about 20 to 30 minutes in this set collection game that challenges players to solve the puzzle in as few cards as possible so they can defeat the dragon in the end. Now, this little card game starts at $15, and hobbitses are certainly not included in the base price. Speaking of a small snack, our next game is full of them with Bites by BoardGameTables.com. In this little picnic, we have 2 to 5 finicky ants that love to eat and humans that want to collect sets of food for 20 minutes, as players work to manipulate the victory points for their food by getting the correctly colored ants to the finish line first in this easy-to-learn, yet deceptively tricky game that starts at $24. But again, sadly no bears are included with this picnic basket. Next up is Trick Shot by Wolf Designia. This game is for 2 to 4 team managers looking to push their luck in the rink by maneuvering players, making shots, and hoping the dice gods grant them favor for 30 to 90 minutes in this miniature-style game that utilizes strategic grid maneuvers with straightforward mechanics and a little bit of luck. A starting price for this game is $59, and I can assure you, you won't have to lose your hat during one of these games. So, who's ready for some good old-fashioned propaganda-filled engine building? I know I am, especially after those leaps of logic I had to indisputably follow last Sunday. So we have It's a Wonderful World by La Petite Déjou, which is for 1 to 5 empires looking to take very good care of their citizens by drafting helpful items like the Secret Laboratory, or perhaps bionic graphs that I'm sure are not something that can be repossessed, as players draft cards utilizing the correct sequence of production to rocket their empire into a new age. The average length of this game is 30 to 60 minutes, and it also offers Heritage Mode, which is a replayable campaign that adds cards to change the course of the game as you go through it. Pledges for this start at $39.
Thanks so much for joining me this week, guys. If you want to know more about any of the Kickstarters that you saw here today, then make sure to check me out at gloryhound.com at noon Mountain Standard Time as we talk about all of these Kickstarters in depth and if we would back them or not. It is a live show. You guys get to comment and tell us what you think about these Kickstarters, which is super awesome and fun. Other than that, I will see you guys all next week. Wesley, stop being a bad kitty.
Get out of there! Welcome back to the galaxy of Lock and Load Publishing. Today we're going to wrap it up and I'm going to show you games on demand and something special for the tactical system. The Lock and Load Tactical Core Rules will teach you everything you need to know about old and new vehicles. Lots of examples and all the charts you need to know. And plus, you can play every single game in their tactical series. Every single one. Once you're vaguely familiar with the core rule set, you can fight in Vietnam, you can fight in Mogadishu, you can fight in the Falklands, North Africa, or Russia, get off the beaches in Normandy in France, you can fight in Berlin, anywhere. But Pa, I don't want to play with you anymore. You're always losing. Well, my little Nebelwerfer, no problem. You can play all those games with the module, the solo module, for all their tactical games. You can play alone. But I don't want to play alone anymore. Shut up! There you get a small guidebook with big pictures and big fonts, a flow chart, and some cards that help you, well, to beat your opponent, which is you. You win and you lose. You can't lose. I mean, you can't win. You know, you're probably saying, oh my God, all these rules, charts, books, cards. Hey, relax. You're going to be playing this for like 20 years. You know, one of my favorite modules there is Heroes of Normandy. I'm a World War II guy, you know. And in Heroes of Normandy, because it's tactical and boots to the ground, you play a single man. And it's like an RPG, man. You can create stuff like, you know, you go to the supermarket, you need to get bread for your soldiers. Side quest. And there's another module which is really good. It's in the modern era. It's called Heroes of the Falklands, where, get this, in 1982, Argentina invades Britain. This really happened in the Malvinas. What were they thinking? Well, they probably thought they were invading like the island of Titicaca. Britain's got allies, man. But anyways, the Argentinians, they had this missile called the Exocet. You know, I get excited. And with all that, we didn't speak about the battles on demand. You know what? I'll come back next week and we'll talk about that. You know, the Lock and Load tactical system, it's incredibly immersive. You can play for years. I think it's great. Lock and Load Publishing, check out their website. You're going to be blown away. Thank you for watching. And if you want to know more about war games, check out my channel.
That is one cool phone.
Yeah. Only requirements I gave Chris were I want a businessman talking on a phone. He said, "Can I use one of those big brick phones?" I was like, "Sure."
I remember back in the day. I was like, "Woo, that's cool."
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Or when they got in a limo and there was a phone, and they'd be like, "What?"
Yeah.
All right, so our stereotype today is called the Business Tycoon. Now, what I was thinking about this one was these are the people that it doesn't matter how often they come to game night or game days or whatever, invariably they have to take a call from work. And it doesn't matter.
Oh my word, this was not where I was going with this. All right.
It does not matter what day of the week it is either. It could be well after business hours. It could be on the weekend. They always seem to be on the phone with work or some kind of work-related thing, but they are leaving. They have to leave the table because they have a phone call to get to.
Are we only talking about work here?
Not necessarily.
Because
this is just the one that
there's the whole relationship people too.
Yeah, kind of. But no, this one I've noticed this enough where I've seen a lot of different people. One in particular because we played more with him than anybody
These are all
else.
Jason.
That is true. Jason does fall underneath the umbrella of many of these.
But Jason will play the game. He'll be like,
No,
blah, blah,
he
blah,
will.
blah, blah,
He will be,
blah.
yeah.
And so winning, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Blah, blah,
But
blah,
having
blah.
to listen to somebody describe to somebody else how to navigate some computer screen
While
makes me
they're
want to
beating you.
choke that person out. It's like, no, in the top corner, there should be a little symbol there. It looks like a little star. Yeah, click that. Yeah, drop down to. No, keep going past that, and you're like, shut up. Send them a video.
But I mean, it does fall underneath that same umbrella of people who have to leave the game for various reasons. I understand.
Well, what if it is a work emergency?
And that's what I was
I'm
about
a
to say.
doctor.
I understand. There might be those times, but I mean,
Gaming.
the people that I'm talking about is that's what they do, and it's almost like you can count on them to do it. People that have to get up and leave, almost to the point where you might not even want to start a game with them because you know at some point you're going to be sitting there waiting for them to get back from their phone call.
I don't run into this too much.
Right.
I run into it sometimes where there's the relationship with the person to the point where I would say this is 20 years old, so it's probably not. This person, well, they're not even they're not even dating, they're not even married to this person anymore. But they would be like, "Everyone, be quiet. My spouse is calling." And I don't want them to know that they're here gaming. And I'd be like, then maybe you shouldn't be gaming, right? You need to go work that out.
Yeah, if you got a lot of people to come do what you're doing, you're not doing.
But that's sitting there like, oh yeah, no, I'm just playing a game. Cool, you are playing a game. Hang up. No, I get if you have an emergency phone call, take those phone calls. But yeah.
Work, Gator Day says, sorry, but work is one of the few acceptable excuses. And I get that. I'm saying that I understand that there are going to be times where you need to take the phone call. And it's not just work. It could be a number of different things. But if someone is like, what's the word for it? Serial, would be if they were murdering people.
Would you rather them?
Serial anything a serial doesn't mean murder. A serial murderer means murder.
No, I know that.
Like
but
a serial caller,
Serial
talker.
eater.
chronic. That's the word I was
Same
looking
thing,
for.
yeah.
A chronic usurper of.
Would you
time.
rather them go answer the phone or talk while they're at the game?
Not come to game day.
I'd rather them leave than sit there and talk on the phone.
Stay out.
No, I get that.
Oh yeah.
Right. Or, and again, I know there are emergencies. Or try to get it to where you don't have to take phone calls while you're engaged in another activity.
All right.
I don't know.
The Business Tycoon.
I mean, at the end of the day, all of these stereotypes don't have to be negative necessarily.
No.
They are stereotypes. This guy isn't so bad, This is one of Jason's lesser problematic aspects.
He does get the job done. No
Yeah,
matter
that's
where.
okay. I mean, as a whole, he's rather annoying, but this aspect of him isn't so bad.
I didn't say that.
I did say that. Hey, Jason. But
He's not watching.
No, he's not watching.
oh, he's not.
No.
Jason. Yeah, this guy isn't the worst, but it is definitely a thing that is a stereotype. You see it happen a lot.
I have had a few situations where someone left, came back, left, came back, left, came back, and I was like, hey, let's just cut you out of the game if that's okay. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but we'll finish this game and you handle your business.
Was it Jason?
So that's one way to do it.
All right. That's the Business Tycoon.
And stay out.
More contributors.
Hi, we're Board Game Opinions. I'm Steve.
I'm Jonathan. I'm Nathan.
I'm Mark.
And we're back with another speed quiz. This time these guys have to try and get any of the games that have been kickstarted that have raised $1.4 million or more. That leaves them about 30 games. We're going to start this time with Miles. They're going to get bonus points if they get a party game, a game that is a light filler effectively, because obviously it's much harder to hit those big targets with those sort of games. We're going to start with Miles. Off you go.
Secret Hitler.
Secret Hitler is 2 points.
Exploding Kittens.
Is 2 points.
Dark Soul.
Dark Souls is a point. 5.4 million.
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven is a point.
Bears vs Babies.
Give me a sec. Is correct. It is 2 points. Well done, Mark.
Kingdom Death Monster.
Kingdom Death Monster is the #1 selling game on Kickstarter. Jonathan has a point.
Zombicide.
Zombicide. Can you be more specific?
Black Plague.
Black Plague is there. That is a point.
Zombicide, Black Plague, Green Horde.
Is a point. Well done, Mark.
Tainted Grail.
Tainted Grail is the newest one on the list, I think. Jonathan, have a point.
Rising Sun.
Rising Sun is there. Have a point.
Seventh Continent.
Seventh Continent is there. Have a point, Mark.
Blood Rage, was that on Kickstarter?
If it was, it didn't hit the heady heights.
Okay. Lords of Hellas.
Lords of Hellas is not there, I'm afraid.
Cthulhu, Death May Die.
It is not, I'm afraid.
Cthulhu Wars.
It is there. It's the bottom one on the list. Well done, Jonathan. Well done, Mark, for helping.
Yes. Pass.
Massive Darkness.
Massive Darkness is there. I'm going to give you one more guess each.
Myth Pantheons, is it called?
Mythic Battles Pantheon, I'm going to give you.
That's the one. Underleague.
Underleague, I don't know what that is. It's not on this list, I'm afraid.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc, yeah, I'm afraid it didn't hit heady heights of 1.4 million. So, they missed some big ones there, but there is hard when you've got time restrictions. I'm going to give you some of the ones they missed afterwards. But let's top the scores and see how they've done. So after totting up the scores, there is a winner, and in joint second, we have Nathan and Jonathan with 5. Mark sneaked a couple of party games to jump to 7.
Exploding Kittens.
A couple of party games you could have got. Unstable Unicorns and Joking Houses were the 2 that would have scored you extra points on the list. You could have had Batman, one of the new hot games at the moment. You could have had different versions of Zombicide. There was Zombicide Season 3 Rue Morgue and Season 2 Prison Outbreak. So there were different versions of Zombicide. And there were some others there like Side and Arcadia Quest Inferno. How many did you get at home? Did you beat our guys here? Anyway, I've been Steve. Thanks so much. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Greetings and welcome to the Mega Meeple. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to showcase one of my new, hopefully soon to be favorite games. I just got it for all of you out there that like war games and war simulation type games. This one is a really cool game by Falklands, and it's called U-Boat. Now, this is an app-driven game. It is real-time battle simulation in which you play sailors in a German Class 7 U-boat. You could play as the captain, that you are responsible for keeping track of the orders and the crew morale, mobilizing the crew, issuing orders, the first officer, and you are responsible for operating the companion app, manning the helm, administering first aid, identifying enemy vessels, and the chief engineer is responsible for repairs, commanding the engine and ballast crew. The navigator is responsible for strategic and tactical navigation, managing observers on the bridge, meal preparation. You could play the missions as a one-off, or you could play it as a campaign where you play all the missions together as a campaign. Now, this game has just been delivered to the backers, but it's going to show up at your friendly local game store like within a few weeks. Now, if you want to see a full review of the game, or maybe like a how to play type playthrough type of thing, just leave your comments down below, and I'll see about doing that on the Mega Meeple YouTube channel. And if you want to find out more of other things with the Mega Meeple, the podcast and stuff like that, just go to the website. All the links are there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Hi folks, my name's Andy and welcome to Portable Gaming, the show about games which are fun to play in pubs and cafes. So today we're going to go back to feudal Japan, where you and up to 6 other players are going to battle for supremacy and claim all the clans and castles in the Age of War. So this game is very simple. On your turn, you'll roll some dice. Your aim is to then try to match the symbols on those dice to the cards on the table, with the rules being you can only place dice in one line at a time. Once you start trying to claim a card, you must claim that card, no others. And you'll go until either you run out of dice, or you're unable to, or you claim the castle. Once you've claimed that, you put that in front of you, and for scoring later, and then pass to the left. And you'll keep going until all of the castles are claimed, doing your best to try and claim the most of the same set for the most points. And that's it. It's a very simple game. It can be fun. It does have a big problem, and that is incredibly luck-based. There is no dice mitigation, there is no tactical choice. You roll the dice, you try to claim a card. If the dice don't roll in your favour, you don't claim the card, the game just keeps going. Argue that does make a problem. Now, I know I've argued for simple dice games in the past, and that is correct, but this just takes time. It's very luck heavy, very luck driven, and if you don't get those things, you are going to be sat there a long time. Much like what I've just said there, it can get repetitive, but when it works, it is great fun. It has such a small form factor, the components are great, like this will play on the table, and I suppose it has a great place if you don't necessarily want a big thinky game to take up your time, but want something a little bit more invested than, say, Zombie Dice. This can work a lot, and it is a small box. It's nice and easy to carry around. So it's not for everybody. I'd say if you can, maybe give it a try and see how you feel. But that is Rainer Knizia's Age of War. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you very much. I've been Andy, and pretty sure it's your round.
Hey, I'm about to win. Did I lose the last 2 weeks?
Of course you lost. What kind of question is this?
Wait, I think I know the topic of this one. Didn't you? You told me not to look it up on Google. I don't remember what the topic is, so I definitely did not look it up on Google.
Top 10 websites.
That's right, website stuff.
Yes, it's website. It's not the top 10, because there were some that were, for example, Chinese websites you guys wouldn't necessarily know. But these are...
Kenny would.
Kenny would, definitely. He would be like, pom, 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 these. But these are some of the top websites, the ones that have the most, and they use an algorithm for this that uses hits on the website as well as unique users going through the website, you know, different, it's basically their algorithm to figure out the top websites out there. And so we have Amazon, Twitter, Facebook, Netflix, Reddit, and we've got YouTube, we've got Bing, IMDb, Wikipedia, we've got Yahoo, and we've got Google.
Yahoo!
You will notice there are actually 12 here. There should be, right? Oh, there's 2 here. Bloop. eBay.
eBay!
It was hiding.
I have
Deals.
visited all these sites
You
in
have?
the last week except for 2.
Really? In the last week? These stats
Yes,
come
yes,
from
yes,
Tom's computer.
yes. Every one of these except for 2.
So IMDb and Bing.
What about
Right? Those are the 2 you haven't been to.
No, it's Bing and Yahoo.
That makes sense. What would you have been? So IMDb you went to? Okay.
I always look up
Anyway.
actor stuff. Like I'll see an actor and I'm like, oh, what else they've been in? IMDb is a good way to find that.
That's good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and draft these. Let's have you go first, Tom,
I
since
want
you lost.
Bing. Give me
right.
Bing. That's a website I go to every day. Bing.
All right. Sam, what do you got?
I'll go with Netflix.
I'll take YouTube.
All right, Sam. Oh, I need a pen. You got a pen over there, Canada?
Google.
I got you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. Ooh, this is a fancy pen. Look at that.
What'd you take?
I don't have to tell you.
Google.
I'll take Facebook.
Friend face. Sam, what do you got?
I will go with
By the way, these stats are correct
Amazon.
as of January 2019.
I'll take Reddit. My
Reddit.
favorite. We're doing this in order of positive comments, right?
Yes, correct.
Woo!
Wikismedia.
Yahoo.
For you. Yeah.
Woo!
All right,
Twitter.
and these two are going to be left on here, all right? So,
eBay and IMDb.
who wants
I'm
to
gonna go.
start? And now I'm going to give you the ranking for both of these, okay?
I'm guessing eBay is used more than IMDb. I don't know.
If you're wrong, it's minus 1 point.
No, it's not. Do you think it's the other? Do you think it's the other?
No, I don't. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm reserving my.
I will
opinion.
do that
He
if-
said he's
I will
going
do
to
that
tell
if-
us.
So it is. I'm going to give you both of these, yes.
Yeah. See.
eBay is number 38.
So this is the Alexa ranking?
Yes, correct. And IMDb is 44.
Huh, they're closer than I thought. Huh. Well, Sam's first because I drafted first.
All right, Sam?
Sure.
Well, I'll go first
Oh, it's good for you, man.
because I know.
I've got Twitter.
Do you know if Alexa takes into effect apps?
I don't know.
Because that's interesting. Like with Twitter, I almost exclusively use it through an app, not through the website.
I assume it probably counts that as hits, traffic on the website. I'm assuming that traffic, that digital footprint is going through their website.
Yeah. I'm going to say that it is. Now this is ranked like this is 38, so this is higher over here.
Yeah.
And that's lower over there.
Yes.
I'm going to go over here then.
There were two numbers there.
No, I got to make sure which one is higher and lower because you're actually going down
He's right.
a number over
He's
here.
got to be right. Twitter's right.
Like this is more popular, you mean? Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
that's
Yes,
what I'm
correct. So you are definitely correct. Twitter,
8.
11.
Ooh.
Tom, what do you got?
Yahoo. This is going to be tough, but I'm going to stick it down here. And I'm going to say it's not even in the top 100.
That's wrong. Take it back.
Really? Do people use Yahoo?
Guess they do.
My wife uses it
got
for email still.
Wikipedia, and because there are so many high schoolers out there doing
Serious
reports.
research, okay? If you're doing serious research, you hit up Wikipedia.
I don't think it's top 10. I really don't. I could be, but
If you guys are ever looking for something fun to
I'm
do,
gonna
there's a Wikipedia game you can go online where they'll give you a page you need to get to, and you start another page, and you have to click links on the page till you get to the page, and the fewest links wins.
It's pretty interesting.
It's really fun.
You putting it there?
yeah, I think
That
I'm
is-
going to start there.
That is erroneous.
Interesting. Reddit. Now Reddit has exploded in popularity, but I don't know if it's hit the top 10 yet, so I'll stick it between Twitter and eBay.
All right, that is correct. Reddit is, take a guess.
15. It's pretty high, I'm guessing.
How am I like doing all these like weirdly?
Right.
Well, this one's already wrong.
Oh, it is. Never mind.
What did you say?
A monster.
15, I said.
It's 18. So that's very good.
All right, cool.
All right, Sam, what do you got? What's next for you?
Amazon.
I hope they're not using my stats at Amazon because
Broke it.
I'm going to go here.
Okay, that's good, but not by much. It's 10.
Yeah.
Still, for a store,
Yeah.
that's really high. It's definitely in my top 10 websites I go to.
Yeah.
All right, Facebook. Oh, man. See, if you had asked me 5 years ago, I'd put this in top 10 easy. It might have fallen. I'm going to give out hope that it's still in the top 10, so above Amazon.
That's good because it's number 3.
Wow, so it's still bigger than Twitter. In your face, whatever group uses Twitter. I like Facebook more than Twitter, but you like
There
Twitter
you
more
go.
than
Wait,
Facebook.
let me see if I can
What do you like better,
move
Sam?
these.
What?
Facebook versus Twitter, which one do you like better?
I would probably say I spend less time on Twitter, but it's because I have
Too much to say.
no. It's because I get what I want from Twitter quicker than I do from Facebook.
I agree with that, man.
Well, that's
Facebook
true.
just has become an overbloated mess.
Oh, Google.
Google I gotta put it up there.
It's 1.
Yeah.
And number 2 is a Chinese website, isn't it?
I can't tell you that yet.
Oh, no, never mind. YouTube's number 2. I'm going to stick it between 1 and 3. Am I right?
Yes.
I forgot. I forgot I read an article about this a couple months ago that YouTube's...
Well, that's cheatery.
a couple months ago, not...
You read? No, you
I told
can't
you not to
read.
look up this information, and you looked it up. I'm docking you a card. I'm going to give you another one of these that I have in my back pocket.
Do it.
The website. Oh, hold up.
I just watched you do that. I was
that
like, what
new
is
math.
that all about?
It's that new man.
It's going to be, now you have a new one with, give me a good website.
They said YouTube might pass Google at some point.
What? What's yours?
Netflix.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not between Google and YouTube, or YouTube
between
and
YouTube and Facebook.
Correct.
I
Well, that's
kind of
nice
figured
of
that
you.
Yeah,
out.
I'm helping, yeah.
I wonder where
figured that
Netflix
out.
is an interesting one. Like, I go to I wonder how Alexa does it. Like, is it amount of time spent on the website? Because if so, Netflix is going to do pretty well, like at my house,
Sure.
because it's on 24
Well, you said
hours.
it wasn't in between any of these. Could it be in between these two?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
That's a tough one. I would have.
That
That's
is a
why.
tough one.
That's
I
why I
would
didn't
have
draft
drafted it,
Netflix.
I'm going to say right here, in between Twitter and Reddit.
That is not right.
Yeah.
All right, Bing. No, I'm putting Bing down here. I don't care if I'm wrong. That's where it should be.
That's wrong.
Stupid people using Bing.
Yeah,
I'm going to put Wikipedia raw.
And how come Board Game Geek was not one of these? Actually,
also
we looked that
wrong.
one up yesterday. Board Game Geek's like in
Go.
the top.
You guys are now like, that's it. You're down to a couple of cards.
Yahoo. Okay, well I know it's not below eBay. Well, I'm just gonna go up one at a time because that's garbage.
That's
There.
wrong.
Really? Boo. I hate Yahoo.
I said this is now a mono fight.
Okay, so Netflix.
You just have to remember where you tested it already.
I don't remember. I can't remember if I put it here. No, I said I put it after Reddit. Didn't I? Rewind the tape.
You put it between Twitter and
Twitter and
Reddit. Yes.
I put it there.
Yes, you did.
So this is a larger. I'll put it there.
That's correct. It's 23.
No, that's pretty good. Where's Hulu? Well, you said you can't answer yet. Let's get the end.
Well, I don't know where Hulu is.
All right, Bing. I'm moving
like
it up.
100
I'm sticking
pages.
Bing here now.
Chandler
Between
Bing.
Netflix and eBay. Wait, no, I shouldn't have Bing. I'm sorry. I should have Yahoo. I switched. Yahoo goes there.
That's wrong.
All right, Sam.
Wikipedia. Is it way up here? No.
I use it a lot.
Top
Been on there a
10?
couple of times.
Top 10, huh?
It's about information or something, right?
I'll try it in between 3 and 10.
That's right, baby.
What is
It's
it?
numbers.
6?
It's Wikipedia's 4, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. It's Google, YouTube,
Telling you,
Facebook,
it's
and then
all those
Wikipedia.
high schoolers out there.
This year I donated
So-
to Wikipedia for 2 reasons. 1, because I use it a lot, and 2, I got tired of seeing the message show up on my computer.
So that's it. So, Tom, you were quite off, actually.
Where are Bing and Yahoo? Are they in the top 10?
No, Bing is definitely down here, but you put it below IMDb. It's actually just right above it at 39.
Where's Yahoo?
Yahoo is 9.
Really?
It's above Amazon.
So where's
Or
all the
Amazon
usage of
if
it
you
coming?
are
Where's all the
in
usage of it
UK.
coming from then?
Where's what?
Where's all the usage? Like I don't know anyone who's like
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
from
look up.
people who are 60 and older. I can only assume. Who's on Yahoo? Y'all need to get off of Yahoo. Check out Alta Vista. You heard of it? It's good stuff. It's where you want to be. Yourself to MSN.com.
That's my 3rd loss in a row. 10 for 10. Boo. Go to some contributors. Make me feel better.
So bad. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's me back again for a mental health minute, and we're going to talk about feeling. The feeling that a game gives you, and not emotionally necessarily, but more physically. When you're touching those components and you're really getting a sense of, wow, this is great. This feels good in my hands, giving me that nice feeling and really putting you in the game a little bit more because, well, it feels good. Some people love metal components. Some people love wood components. Some people even like plastic components. I can't understand those myself, but others do. So I really love components that are made to make the game feel nice more than just look nice. For example, I love poker chips that came out with Splendor, and the ones from Fog of Love, for example. These are the type of feeling that I really like, and it feels great in my hands and really helps me ground myself while I'm playing. And sometimes that sensory output that you're getting can really make or break you when you're playing a game. Sensory is very important, and some of us have sensory that we can't touch. There's certain things we don't like touching. In Warhammer, for example, I don't really like those bushes that you put at the bottom of the figurines, the bushy stuff. It feels weird to me, it feels slimy, and I don't like it. And that can take it away from the game for me. So, a bit of a mixed feeling on those. What are some components that you love the feel of? Let me know in the comments below. Also, would you upgrade a game just to increase that feel? Let me know. And once again, this has been your Mental Health Minute. Do enjoy your breakfast.
Welcome to The Purge.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. A couple of Purge episodes later, these are the results. These are the games that are gonna leave our collection.
Make room for new games and games that give us more joy than these games do. But although these games might not be for us, they might be for you. So we decided to run a little giveaway. All you need to do is go over to youtube.com/thisgameisbroken, find this video and do whatever that video tells you.
So our loss might be your win.
Yes, there are some really amazing games.
Yes,
Santa Maria, Forum Trojanum, Carpe Diem, Cryptid.
What? Carpe Diem?
Yes.
Was not quite finished with that, so...
It is one of the first The Purge episodes we did was about Carpe Diem.
I might have been a bit drunk.
Okay, Carpe Diem.
It's not leaving the collection anytime soon, so very, very sorry for that.
Carpe Diem is staying. Well, that was your idea. Okay, but we are giving away one of these games to someone in Europe and one of these games to someone outside of Europe. So if you want to get a chance to win any of these games, then go to youtube.com/thisgameisbroken and find this video there. My name is Dave Luza.
I'm Ilka.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi, Mike Alicio from Solo Mode Games. Normally I talk about things that are specific to solo gaming, but today I wanted to talk about something that really doesn't affect solo gaming at all, and that's downtime. In a multiplayer game, downtime is referring to the amount of time between taking one turn and taking your next turn. And oftentimes you'll hear complaints about particular games of having too much downtime. And so it got me wondering, how much is too much? Certain games, it seems like, will handle this in different ways. So you might have games that have simultaneous actions, maybe where everyone is drawing a card and playing a card at the same time. In those type of simultaneous action games, typically you don't really have any downtime at all. Everyone is kind of taking their turn at the same time, and generally speaking, any quote-unquote downtime, everyone is handling at the same time, so it doesn't have quite that same sense. Also, there are games where there might actually be a relatively significant amount of time between you taking one turn and the next, but you have to be concerned about what other players are doing on their turn. Perhaps something they're doing is affecting you, or you have to keep in mind what they're doing as it might really apply to your next turn. But then there are some games where you take a turn and there's really nothing at all that anybody else is doing that's going to have any significant effect on your turn. Especially in those types of games, how long is too long to wait between turns? You'll hear stories about particular games where you take a turn and you may wait 15 minutes before your next turn. Now, for me personally, that seems excessive, but I don't know if there's a set number out there that you all feel is too long to have between turns. So if you can let me know in the comments below what you feel is an acceptable amount of time between turns, or maybe what games do this particularly well or particularly poorly, I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for your time as always, and have a great day.
What is happening?
What is that?
Hallelujah.
I don't know what it is.
It's got Asian characters on it.
Bust open game.
Well, I have a. This is not a. So we did snack talk last week. We're not gonna do snack talk every week.
What if there's food in this? If there's food in this, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, if there's food in this, then yes, this becomes a snack talk.
You opened it upside down. A monster.
Rip it apart.
There's several games in here.
You got to tear it up.
That's Team 3. This better not be Team 2.
Team 2. Oh, what
No,
about
Team 3 in a different color.
Team 1.
That's from Brain Games.
How do you open this?
I got Snowman dice, which looks cooler than whatever you guys got.
I doubt it. Mine is the best of the
These
Team
better be
3s.
dice. Woo! Look at this Snowman dice.
They don't look like snowmen.
They're
I
squares.
have a knife.
Oh my goodness, that was a wee bit scary.
I'm good. I feel better.
I feel good.
Okay, so this is some sort of Team 3 plus Team 3.
my goodness.
Why are you
You're just
eating?
determined
You said
to
there
do
might
Why
be
are
food.
you eating
I
dice?
want to do a snack talk. Okay, look. You're supposed
Alright.
to roll them and tell a story. So 2
Don't
snowmen.
make a snowman. You gotta make snowman
They
as fast
walk.
as you can.
Oh,
One snowman done.
what does a snowman look like?
Now it's,
Oh, I got it. Okay.
oh, that's right. I forgot you never seen snow.
Wait, what's the? This is the feet. What about arms?
I use those arrows.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe I should read the rules.
Yeah, but he's too short. I want to make a long, like Slender Man snowman.
Oh.
Is this a sticker? This is a
Look
sticker.
like that. That's how I want my snowman to look.
Oh, wait.
Slender Man.
Once you make a snowman, you got to push this. No, you got to do this. This is the way the game works. You got to make
Okay.
the snowman,
Right.
and then you got to push the snowman with your
Okay.
finger.
Oh.
To
What
the-
about if I do that though? Explain it correctly. I'm just curious.
That's the North Pole.
That's the North Pole?
That is the North Pole.
Okay. Okay,
You're a
I'm gonna try
jerk.
to move my snowman over there. What are the chances it'll make it? Less than 0. With Sam sitting next to me. See?
right, you
Right,
didn't-
if I was a gambling man.
You didn't even give them false hope, like making it up to the website.
No, I don't want to give people false hope.
That's mean.
That's mean. You just got to tell them like it is. Now,
All right, so what
this-
about one of these? These are
this looks
both the
cool.
same, I guess. Just different colors, I think is
and
what
they're
it is.
different. No, yeah, it does look like they're the same.
Yeah, because they're combinable, it looks like,
yeah,
for more
it is.
people.
So
Well,
it looks
open it
like,
up and see. Let's see if
looks like
there's-
you have
I'm
a.
gonna open this one too.
Yeah.
Looks like you have a bunch of Tetris-y shaped blocks,
I feel like I'm playing Rubus.
and they don't sound very quality.
No, they're okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
Is this also a snowman?
No. Do you want to build a snowman?
Right.
All right, so basically you have 3 people, teams of 3. You have, the monkey that can't say
Yeah, the
anything.
same. I was hoping they were
the
different
monkey
color.
that can't hear anything.
Yeah.
And the monkey that can't see anything.
Right.
And you have to work together.
So this is for 3 people?
In order to build, teams of 3.
Cool, let's do it.
I'm just going from the back of the
Here
box.
we go, we're playing this live, y'all.
So
Wait,
you have
what?
to build this structure
Okay.
based on, the person that's in the middle is, I believe, the.
Oh, so it's teams of 3. So one
person that
person
can't
is
hear.
giving the
I'm
clue.
just saying, teams of 3.
I'm the one who can't hear, so shut
no
up.
one cares about
Is anyone
candidate.
else talking?
Hey, can
Starting
you see,
player
can you
takes
still
the
see shapes?
architect rule card. The next player to the left takes the supervisor role card. Okay, so the supervisor.
That's me. No, I
Okay,
don't know.
this is the architect. This is the supervisor, and the builder is
the strong monkey.
not here apparently.
There's got to be one strong monkey.
What in the world?
I
It is
wanna
literally.
be strong monkey.
Oh, they
there
were
it is.
stuck together. All right, so somebody has the first player takes the architect. So who wants to be the architect?
You want to be the one to build it?
Is one person building?
That person
Yes.
is building it, right?
I'll be the builder.
Okay.
Okay, so you are which one?
The architect is this guy.
You can't talk, man. Shut your mouth. What else we got? I don't want to see things.
Place. Choose a blueprint deck based on the difficulty you're comfortable with. Okay, so we have to choose.
Extreme difficulty.
We have to choose 1, 2, or 3. So the 3s are
2.
the hardest. 2?
All
All
right,
right,
I
so
would
there
have
you
said
go.
1, but all right. Does he
All
get to
right.
see that?
Yeah, I believe so.
But he can
The
build
starting
it,
player
though,
takes the architect role. The next player takes the supervisor. So the supervisor is this guy. So I'll take him and you take that.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
I'm scared. Are you scared? I'm scared.
It says choose a blueprint. So there's the blueprint. Place all of construction pieces in the middle of the play area. Only 3 players will be building at any time. And the game takes place over a series of 3-minute rounds. Each have communication rules. The architect can't speak or make any verbal sound and will draw the blueprint card. They must communicate only with gestures. Gestures include hand signals, facial expressions, clapping, and
That's a noise, though. That's a vocal. Okay.
If the architect speaks for any reason other than to indicate the bidding was successful, the blueprint card for that round is considered a loss. The supervisor, that's me, watches the architect, interprets their gestures, and speaks to the builder. There are no restrictions to what the supervisor may say. The builder is actually going to be the one constructing the building, and you have to have your eyes closed, and you can only listen to what I say.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my word.
Cool. Is it just 2 blue? There's only 2 of each? Yeah. Okay. Be quiet.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's do it.
All right, take a T.
Take a T?
A T shape. A T shape.
Yeah. Take a T.
And put it down. Okay, that's good. That's good. Take an S shape.
Take an S shape, sure.
It's the green one. Pick the green one.
Hey, man, calm down. I forgot already what I did. Is it this one?
Yes.
Cool.
You can't talk. Shut up.
Oh, I can't talk? I thought I
don't
couldn't
think
see. Shh. Well, you better correct me.
All right. All right. You need to put that down on top of that. Not like that. Like on the actual table. And turn it around. Lay it. That is absolutely not correct. I think you had it on the right side to no. Now lay it down. No, put it back up where you had it. Now pick it up and rotate it towards me. No, not that way. That way, yes. No, stop. Okay, come back. No, he says no. Now put it down. All right. Turn it over. Wait.
Turn it over.
All right. That edge right there needs to be on the other side of the T shape. Now, flip the top to the left. Onto the yes, like this. And that's good. All right. Now take an L shape. An L shape. That's not an L shape. That's a plus. That's a W. It's the blue one. There, no, yep. Now that one, the two-faced side, down, no, not two-faced. Flip it
real good.
To the left, to the left, to the left.
To the left, to the left. This must be riveting television.
Place it on top of the green piece, but now scoot it over to the right. Yes. And over one more. Like that. Okay.
What kind of monkey built this?
And now
Did I win?
another S shape. Another S shape. It's the other green one. No.
Oh, S.
S, S, S. Keep going. There you go. And that goes on top of the green piece that you already have there. Not the blue piece that's kind of loose, but the green piece that you set on top of the... You can't see colors. Why am I keep... switch it, or turn it around. Like, and that's good.
Oh, I'm a beast.
And now take a T.
Oh, come on. When is this done?
No. No. Yes. And it needs to have the T facing upwards. No. That. Turn it. Yes, like that. And on top of the blue piece, the L shaped. The L shape that you put down third. Not that one. Go down. That one. And careful, you're gonna. And yes. Now you're like off kilter a little bit. Push the blue piece a little bit away from you. There. Okay. That's good. You're good.
Are we done?
All right. 3. Oh, a W. Take the W. No.
Shoot me!
The plus symbol. Yes.
Sorry for everything I've done.
And it goes on the very top.
Homie.
Okay, go move your hands forward and reach the structure. Right there. Stop. Right there, but one block over. Yes. And take a W.
What?
A W. Yes.
Oh, it's warm from the computer.
And it needs to be placed. Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding, man? This must look like right now Eiffel Tower. It's gorgeous, I assume.
It needs to be placed on top of the pink and the black that you just placed on the last two things.
No, get away
over
from me.
here.
No,
Stop talking.
It's over here.
Yes. Stop. Okay, you got to get the yellow piece that's in your hand. Rotate it towards the left. There you go. Right, just like that. Now place it down on top of the pink and the black that you just placed. So come over to the right a little bit. Straight down where your hand is. No, a little bit over my way. There. Like, one more. Keep going. Yes. Move the bottom. No. Oh, no. No, you got to move towards you. No, towards me. Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's bad.
Anyway.
Dude, we had it! Oh! We had it!
Are we sure there's not a time limit though?
They're supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be 3-minute time.
Because we took like 12.
3-minute rounds. Yeah.
We took 12 minutes. Are you kidding? This is medium? That's medium? What kind of monster made this? I thought it would have 3 pieces, you know?
Show me an easy one. Grab the pile there.
Here we go.
I want to see what a difficult one looks like. You have to repaint it before you place it? I mean,
oh my goodness.
Come on, man. That ain't right. Look at that.
And then here's an easy
maybe we should have started with that.
I tried to tell you. Wow, that's difficult. That is really difficult.
Well, that's Team 3 and Snowman Dice. Let's go to some more contributors.
I need to recover.
If you like adventuring game, modular board and variable player powers for 2 players with minis, check out these tactical combat. This is so heavy. These games called Claustrophobia 1643 coming up. Hi everyone, it's Stella from Maple University. I'm going to share what I think about Claustrophobia 1643. one player playing as human and the other as demon. It is re-implementation from 2009 game called Claustrophobia. The mechanics that each player has is great. I think they're both interesting mechanics. They seem to have nice balance of decision making and randomness in the game. Game is played through scenarios, which is a great idea. However, it might have scenarios that may get wrecked by random elements, so that's going to destroy some of the competitive elements of it. One randomness is the reveal of modular board. I still enjoy it. The rule isn't too heavy, and once you know, the game goes pretty well. And different scenarios have slightly different rules, making it more replayable in that way. Components, the minis are really good. As you can see, this copy is unpainted. There are a few of them, but not too many minis to make painting all of them takes too long. We have how to play video for Claustrophobia 1643, so if you are interested in learning the rules in full, you can check that out on our channel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my segment, please consider checking out Meeple University on YouTube. On our channel, we do a lot of overview, how to play, playthrough, review, and vlog. See you next time.
Hey everybody, I'm Doug III.
And I'm Doug Jr.
And we're from Doug and Doug Gaming, and you're watching A Fellowship of Meeples.
Today we're going to continue our discussion of how to avoid some of those annoying gaming habits.
We must look at ourselves though, because we might actually be the ones that are bringing those annoying game habits to the table.
Now, if you're that person who's always offering unsolicited advice when somebody else is taking their turn, or perhaps you're always making corrections after they've done so, and maybe you're the one who's giving a little better strategy to someone when you don't think theirs is good enough, well, you might be an alpha player. If so, realize that you could be bringing frustration and even humiliation to some of the people in the gaming group.
We're all at different skill levels of gaming, and what comes with that is sometimes not making the best choices, but you need to let them do that. It's kind of like being a parent. You have to let the kid make their own choices in life.
Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with offering advice if somebody asks for help or giving tips for that person that's new to the game. However, the alpha player is somebody who just can't leave it alone. They can't stay out. They always have to interfere. And frankly, in their minds, they're always right.
If you find yourself being an alpha player, chill out. Because otherwise, you might end up having no one to play with. Because frankly, people get irritated with the alpha players very easily.
You know, game night should be fun for everyone, whether we win or lose.
Join us next week where we are going to be continuing our discussion on how to make the gaming group a better gaming group.
And we always welcome your comments, so feel free to leave some. Enjoy the rest of your breakfast, and we'll see you next time.
Two brothers set loose in a thrift store. This is Thrift Store Throwbacks.
What's up, everybody? We're the Brothers Murph here to talk about Maze Collide game. They'd name it something more specific, but they keep getting sued for being too intense. You can't name a tornado.
But tornadoes. But they have ranking systems. It's not names. It's not like Tornado John.
This game goes beyond the Fujita scale. This game has all sorts of cool features, like being able to be played by two people. This thing's got adjustable ramp legs, so you can take it literally anywhere. But you better be careful you think you're gonna play this game, because I want to keep your safety and wellness firmly in mind. Because everything's gonna collide. Make sure to stretch first. Make sure you strap up a helmet. Watch for road collisions. And never ever let the anger control you. You make me feel like a natural one. Yeah! Now that you're all strapped up, we're ready for some explosive gameplay. Let's go!
All right, so the person who has offense is going to go ahead and put these ones down this track. The person on defense is going to try and knock them off. Ooh, I did. If the defense knocks them off without knocking their own ball off here, they get this many points, 80 points. If the offense gets down the bottom, they get 15 points per ball. That's it.
So that was
Maze Collide game.
Nick, what do you think about this game?
I can't see it very well. It's not great. It hasn't. This is like one of those Gator golf games that you see on TV, and you're like, "Oh,
this is crazy fun. And then you play it and you're like, this game sucks, man.
Yeah, but it is an amazing value at $1.99. Retail, we got it for 99 cents, so 50% off. What a savings.
Yeah, not bad.
It is fun for like 2 seconds to try to like see if you can time it up. Sure. But I can't say that like you can do it with much skill at all. It's just kind of either knock stuff off or you don't. And then,
No, you do.
But hey, for $2 and I got him to wear this, that was worth it.
That's true.
If you like these types of shenanigans, you can visit our YouTube page at The Brothers Murph. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by August, which is our 2 years on YouTube. So come help us and join that fun today. And in the meantime, we will see you in anywhere because he's safe and ready to go.
My eyelashes are sticking to the inside.
Hey guys, Joe here. I'm back with another works of art. This time I'm talking about the very fun engine building game Res Arcana from Sandcastle Games. Okay, so the artwork is done by the very talented Julien Duval, and he's done all the artwork on this game, from the box art to the 3 different types of cards. There are mages, artifacts, and monuments. There's also item tiles that you will acquire throughout the game, mostly books and some potions, as well as location tiles that you will also collect during the game, from dragons' lairs to sunken reefs, etc. I really like the world that he created here. Very much feels cohesive. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some resources that you could check out, to see more of his artwork. His blog, which is not really active so much, but it has spectacular artwork, is julianduval.blogspot.com. Shows off a lot of his landscape art on it. Goes back a couple years, I believe up to 2016. Don't quote me, but again, it's an awesome resource if you want to see, some of his landscape art, which is incredible to look at. And then the other resource I would definitely check out, is my favorite of the 2, is his Facebook page. The reason why I like his Facebook page a lot is because he talks about his upcoming projects. He also shows off video of the painting process. I think that's awesome to watch. I've watched a few of them already. He also posts, a bunch of his either fan art, or he'll mention if he's going to any conventions. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. You can check out my YouTube channel, various social media, blah, blah, blah. And until next time, enjoy your day.
Yeah, that's it.
Can I open my eyes now, guys?
Yes, you can. It's fine.
Wait, hang on one moment. Okay, so we're going to cut the box open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Is it over here?
No.
Now, deep cut.
Deep cut, whoa.
There are very few angles on my body, so I'm definitely not a box.
We'll be back actually in an hour and 40 minutes doing our top 10 games where we like being the villains, the bad guys.
The bad dudes.
We'll see you then. Until then, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. See you soon.
Sam Healy. Have a good morning, folks. See you on the flip side.
Thanks for watching Board Game Breakfast. Tune in each week for your daily dose of gaming goodness with Tom Vassell and all the gang. Until next time, I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching Board Game Breakfast, a Dice Tower production, sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., an amazing place to buy board games. Cool stuff, in stock, at coolstuffinc.com.